back to Pinky Who Art's live painting session where I share my watercolor paintings and process with you guys. If you're just finding out about me or seeing this stream or watching, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, repost, share it with somebody. It'll really help with my artist journey, obviously. And I did finish. Oh, hi Trevor, GM, and hi Graphic Martyr. Thank you for jumping in the chat. What was that? Oh yeah, so I did finish my last painting from last time, so I'll share with you guys in a second. And today I have another smaller painting, which is kind of on theme with my last dessert theme, and I think I want to play around here for now, and then next time I might have a new idea. Who knows? Something's brewing. So let's get started. Thank you so much. Music's louder is not good. I hope you guys can hear me better now. I just adjust the volume. So this morning I had a live streaming about my live streaming process, and one of the things I talked about was how frustrating it is that technology always change and do something weird when I've just gotten comfortable. So thank you for that. I hope it sounds better now, and I hope my mic is loud enough that you can hear me. So yeah, let's get started. First, I will show you my last painting. We'll do a little check. So last time I experimented with my macaroon theme. I need to send this painting to my friend, actually. I just realized my little eyeball creatures or beds are in the pile of macaroon, kind of trying to figure out how to eat them. And the funny part about this is that they don't have mouth actually, so it is impossible. So one of them came with a straw, forks, and mouth, but they're trying to figure out how to consume this confectionery. And that's why this whole series is called Irrational Temptation. I don't know about you, but I always have these things I know that I'm not supposed to eat or do, but I just can't help it because we're human beings and we're irrational sometimes. And hence this series I am exploring. Miss Pink Bottom, no, Pink Bottom's not sticking, but thank you for asking. I'm doing well. I do have a hard stop today, so I'll try to be quick about my painting. We'll see how that goes. So, there's a little bit of line art here. I just want to show you quickly. And then I'm just gonna get started. So as you can see, I am painting chocolate covered strawberry with my orbits in the mist. I think it was Trevor who suggested this because I thought it was funny because macaroon has a shell and it's kind of on theme, and then I realized that chocolate covered strawberries absolutely have a shell too because being the chocolate part. So I thought it would be fun to paint that. And also the thing I realized is this is painting, my last painting is very colorful, right? I pretty much used all colors from the rainbow to paint it, but this one is gonna be, I think, more monochromatic because I'm just pretty much gonna use red and brown for the strawberry. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think I ever done a painting with a limited color palette, but we'll see how that goes. And if you're just jumping on, I would really appreciate if you share this stream with somebody and retweet and make a comment and whatnot. All right, enough of that. I'm gonna get started. I have my awesome big giant brush I think I shared last time. I'm going to use this to wet my background. Oh wait, I guess before I do that I should mix my paint, huh? Okay, so I'll share my color palette, the not so pretty part of my studio. If you guys have any questions about what I'm doing throughout the process, feel free to ask. Jump in the chat. Thank you, Trevor. Okay, so chocolate color. So the chocolate is a brown color with a little bit of red tint to it. So let's mix that. This is my paint tray, I guess. I squeeze my tube paint in these, and I had to wet it every time I started a session, basically. So I think I'm gonna use a little bit burnt umber, which is a cool brown. I'm just gonna mix it right here, actually. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of cool red. Oh, that seems to be a cat hair. It's not pink, because I know it's not mine. See how this goes. Not bad. Okay, I'm actually a little bit nervous about painting this with starting with brown. That's if you've attended my live stream before, you know that brown makes me nervous. We shall not shy away from our challenges. Did I just make it too red? Oh no, I like this. Okay, cool. And I would obviously add more water throughout this process to this paint because it's quite dark. Brezas, the chocolate. Yes, I do know what that means, graphic. Wetted this giant brush because it does hold a lot of paper water, which is awesome. And this is a brush that I bought and it says sheep hair. I don't know if it's synthetic or for reals. I'm not sure. And I've been wrestling with my piece of paper all morning, actually. It's finally in a reasonable state. I know a lot of watercolor artists have issues with their paper and making them staying flat. And it's been a continuous experimentation for myself. And sometimes I feel like I figured it out, but then the next piece of paper just does something different. Wonderlicious appears. Oh, Wonder, where are you? Hi. Thanks for the announcement. Appreciate that. I'm gonna carefully. Oh, you know what I need to do? Shoot. Okay, when I paint the background, I'm gonna do something. Because I don't know if you guys realize, because I've seen so many art, the strawberry art where the seeds are black. Actually, strawberry seeds are white. And I realized that I need to preserve those areas because once I do the red, there is no going back. I've missed you, Wonder. How have you been? I started a new painting, like a new theme last time, and I'm doing another new one today. And I forgot to do my masking fluid trick. So we'll have to wing it, shall we say. Okay. I'm trying to not make the paper too wet. And you go in like 30 minutes. Yeah, no worries. I do have a hard stop today myself, so because I'm going on a little vacation. So little reminder, I will not be going live for the next couple of weeks so you guys can get a little break from me. And then I'll be back in a couple of weeks after today. So I'm gonna kind of paint the ground right now. Just to have some color on the paper. Grounds. Maybe I should have done ground in the brown, huh? So frazzled today. Had a little bit of an issue with my OBS this morning. Kept on freeze. So I hope it doesn't rug me in the middle of this. Just casually making some shapes. Ah, shoot. It's no notification, I know. I don't, this is for a wedding actually, so I don't know if it's up to me. But since I am going to a wedding, I might as well just be a vacation. It is in Northern California, so I have a little nice cool weather break. I say cool, it is summer, but it's like 100 degrees here. I guess I shouldn't complain in front of traffic because he's dealing with hundreds of degrees. No, PB's not sticking. Wonder, tell him that. Keeps on calling me pink bottom, and I refuse. So I'm just outlining. Since I don't have masking fluid on, I'm trying to be very careful about these areas. Maybe I should have started with red. I refuse to. Yeah, thank you. Pinkerton sounds better. And or Lady Pink. I'm just dropping pink water everywhere. Adorable British housekeeper sounds still better than red bottomed baboon. Okay, I'll still take that. I think after this background color, I'm gonna go into my red. Oh wait, I can't because I need to do. We'll see. Yes, I had to panic earlier because of I'm streaming through OBS right now, and it kept on going crazy on me. But everything seems to be working okay now. But yeah, I'm so frazzled, I kind of forgot my first step. But not the end of the world. We improvise and move forward anyway. This giant brush is awesome though because it holds so much water. Okay, two. Let me get out my masking fluid. This is the tools I use for masking fluid. I think I showed you guys before. But today I'm using a tiny brush because I'm gonna block out the areas where the strawberry seeds might be, should be, so that I don't cover those areas. Does that tape? Yes, it totally does. Okay, so masking fluid. I'm gonna do a little bit. My brush is coated with this cleaner, which is just really bar soap, I think. Let me find my first and foremost strawberry here. I'm just gonna dot some of the areas with this masking fluid. Taking this off is gonna be fun. Fun, I mean, I'm scared of it. Just tiny dots. This dry. Okay, I mean, so much. I think you need to start using references, maybe your daughter's use or something. Tiny strawberry seeds. I think I'm trying to like not. uh, See how I actually end up finishing the seeds. I actually have no idea right now. They kind of grow in a diagonal kind of direction. Try to be as realistic as possible. Sorry, this part is not very fun to watch. Try to make it so we can get to the fun part. So that needs to dry. Let this dry. then I'm going to make some bread that I'm going to use for the strawberries. I think the exciting part is this part should go pretty quickly because I'm just using one color. Excuse me. And then obviously by one color, I mean different hues of red. So I'm sure I'll still be doing lots of mixing, but at least I don't have to switch from color to color. But you guys, it's a weekend. It is Wednesday now, so hopefully you had a good week and hopefully you have fun plans to look forward to this weekend. All right. And then anywhere else I should? You can see it? Awesome. Oh yeah, see there's like the after I dotted these things, the painting looks more detailed already, which is exciting. So, but while I'm at it, I think I'm going to block out some of the highlights so that I don't paint over. Maybe something here. Oh yeah, this is my first time using a tiny brush, I guess. Kind of like it, because usually I use my medium-sized round brush for this. So just block out any more that light might hit. And I also just realized I've always done this part off screen, so I guess it's good that I'm showing you guys. Lights. Lights here. Here. And obviously, if I don't like any of this, when I take it off, I can always add more color to it. So masking fluid is pretty low commitment, I say. Adding a hue to the, oh, that's kind of cool idea. I wonder if you confuse me. It turns yellow after a bit, making it more visible. Yes, the masking fluid does turn yellow. And I don't know if you guys had experience, but it also kind of yellows the paper with it. But I don't really mind so far because I don't mind that yellow tone. So it kind of gives it a bit warmth. So it hasn't been a problem. That's what I'm trying to say. But adding some color to it, that sounds like an interesting idea. Yeah. Some heat. I can still hear a highlight on the strawberry. Instantly regretting this, but maybe it's okay. Yeah, I think adding color might make this more fun to watch on live. So I know it might seem like not much is going on. Oh, I just realized I can also always go back and add those highlights in white. So maybe I won't do that. Seems too risky. Gonna let that dry. The strawberry is cute. Let's set my camera on here. And I think I do need to let them dry completely. So I'm gonna mix some red, as I mentioned earlier. pull my brush back up with this and set this aside. Yeah, because yeah, I think you can add a little bit of pigment to it because you're gonna rub it off at the end anyways. What I'm worried about is would that pigment stain the areas I put on? Because this masking fluid is like a ivory color and it does leave a yellowish stain. But I think it's worth experimenting. Okay, I'm going to mix some red. I'm trying to decide how I want to paint it today because last piece, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I just did wet on dry almost most of the time to give that hard shadow look. But this one, I'm not sure if I want to do that. So, but let's mix the color first. So we'll worry about the how to later. Yeah, try later today. After, let me know. I feel like it will stain the paper slightly like pink too. Is this strawberry color enough? Too much water. Tone is good. I am actually almost out of certain colors that I actually need to reload. I get really excited when I had to buy art supplies. Because I feel like most of the time I buy art supplies, I don't use it, but when I run out of it, it's like, yeah, I can buy more. Okay, that's good. Okay. I'm going to use my like number 3, so it's a bit small. Are we dry here? Yeah. I want to make sure these are really dry before I go on with the water. I think we're good. And I'm going to start by doing the foreground ones first because they probably need the most detail, and I'm gonna spend all my energy here. My jar of clean water here. Oh, so I discovered, this is exciting. I'll show you guys real quick. So recently I discovered a jar. I got it from Temu, so it's not too expensive. This is a jar that has these ridges. Can you guys see the texture? All the way to the bottom, pretty much. And this jar has been amazing washing, with washing, because I can just like wipe my brush against the ridges, and it gets all the really deep set pigments out, and that was really exciting because most of the time we use jars for watercolor that's smooth on the inside, or you might have a brush cleaner on the side, but this jar kind of is 2-in-1, and it was pretty exciting. So I share that. Okay, let's do this. I am going to wet this area. Just glaze with a little bit of water. Next I'm gonna do red and then green and then last brown. Hey Kent, how are you? Nice to see you. I think it was you I was talking to last time when I got my sheep hair brush. So it's this one. It's a giant calligraphy brush, and it's perfect for watercolor actually. It was not very expensive on Amazon. Okay, it's nice and wet. How's everyone doing today? I have fine grading, fits an inch or two above the bottom of a container. Right? I discovered it and I was like, this is amazing. Oh, no, it's probably just the baby sheep. It's fine. It's wet. Here we go. First brush. Yes, they are called Chinese calligraphy brushes. Yes. And that's exactly what I searched for actually on Amazon, Chinese calligraphy brushes. As the problem was I have been going on bigger sizes, and they don't make watercolor brushes that big in the Western style, apparently. Okay, just gonna cover most of this part. And I've been, exploring my shell cell series, shell cell series, kind of more serious topic. So in the past couple weeks, I've been doing something more lighthearted. Dessert art. Who doesn't like desserts, So the light's coming from this way. I'm gonna make this part lighter. Using some deep red at the bottom. Wonder how the masking fluid is much satisfying to peel. It is very satisfying to peel, yes. Especially when I can pull like long strings out of it. Yes, we did discover that Kolinsky is a Siberian sable. We also discovered that sable is actually weasel hair. So Kolinsky is a Siberian weasel. Pretty fancy. Pretty fancy animal. I hope they're careful with it. Actually, I'm like feeling sad now that I'm saying out loud because the weasel's so small. I don't know if they're. Anyways, too dark. Too dark a subject. And really, we can be brush snobs, but I do realize, I do discover that synthetic brushes are, it works just fine. So. Strawberry come down. Make this the part under the leaf slightly darker. But isn't it cool, the masking fluid that just block all the seeds? I think they look so cool. Yes, finding out where your food comes from. Oh, too dark. Too dark, I know. Totally does. Oh, it's just liquid latex that I can use. And you can, oh, so I don't have to buy these expensive artist latex fluid. It's just liquid latex. That's great to know. Thanks. And for everyone, I feel like a lot of art supplies are just our common household stuff that they package in a different bottle and charge you like 4 times more. This morning I had a spaces this morning talking about my live streaming process, and it was suggested that I have a moderator for my chat because apparently there are people out there not so nice in the chat and making everyone uncomfortable. And I was like, I feel fortunate that I haven't had that problem yet. But who knows? When you have like, some streamers have tens of thousands of people on their stream at one time, so I can see why that would be a problem. So thank you guys for being kind and funny and helpful. So I mixed some warmer red here, cooler red here. I think I'm ready to move on to the next strawberry. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry and see how it ends up. Exact same thing. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Just liquid latex. In fact, let's see, does this have the ingredients here? No. Hmm. Yes. Yeah, I think on my latex bottle there's a giant warning in the back. Allergy may happen. It's true. I think that is one of the questions they ask you when you go to the doctors. Glaze of paper with a little bit of water. So I'm using a warm red on top on this strawberry because I feel like it's getting more light. Spread this part out. So I did just coat the whole thing with the same color. And then drop in some darker colors now. This is like the biggest strawberry I ever painted. I feel like. They are chocolate covered strawberries. I was telling everyone in the beginning that, my last series, the Shell South, is kind of serious. So I want to take a little break and do something more lighthearted. And the last painting on the wall, I don't know if you can see here, I'll probably post that at some point, was macaroons, because, macaroons have a shell, and I thought it's appropriate. And I think Trevor suggested to do chocolate covered strawberries, because that's a shell too. And now here we are, painting something. So the side effect of this painting is that it made a lot of people hungry last time. So, and I joked that my advertising is working. I'm gonna send these paintings to bakeries or something. Maybe I'll get a collaboration deal. So this might have the same effect, so warning. Yeah. Chocolate turtles on Godiva. Oh my god, macaroons, I know. Oh, happy. Because you'll wonder, and I love you, so I'm gonna take a break and show you this painting that I showed everyone in the beginning. There you go. And the title that this series I'm exploring is called Irrational Temptations, because my little eyeball creatures, Orbits, they don't have a mouth, so they can't eat them, but they're trying. Oh yeah, I showed that before I saw graphics comment. I got you. I got you. Come on. There. So I'm gonna, yeah, you know. Yes, and as I suspected, when I don't have to mix multiple colors at once, it goes so much quicker. Like the reaction wonder, right? It made people hungry. And as I probably I should have like a plate of strawberries right now as I'm eating. How's that for something? Is it more sound? Full title. Thank you. Irrational Temptation. I know. Because I feel like we all have that in our lives, right? A little bit temptation. We know we're not supposed to have, but and yet we cannot help it. Now this could be really fun. So what other desserts that have shells? You know, macaroon has a shell. What else? Guess ice cream cone have a shell. So yeah, maybe I'll just go down the list. I might have a collection of dessert art, which would be awesome actually on my website. Because I went to art fair a few weeks ago, and there's a booth of water. There's one watercolor artist had a booth that she had just images all these cocktails, and I think she did really well business wise because it's something that a lot of us can relate to, and it does kind of speak about who we are if we have those paintings up. And I kind of got an idea that while I'm exploring some serious topics, that maybe I need to do something more lighthearted. Also, was another logic behind taking a break. I don't know if I shared this part last time. Oh, wonder the actual inspiration. So that the art festival experience for one, but I was recently on a speaker panel and to talk about like alternative career path and whatnot. One of the girls I was on the same panel had a macaroon catering business, and I was on her Instagram. I was like, these are so beautiful, and made me want to paint them. And that's why I started with the macaroon piece. But now I'm opening it up. It could be anything now. A little bit of really warm red here. Only drink mocktails. Hey, mocktails are awesome. They're so beautiful. All the mocktails that I've ever ordered, they are even prettier than cocktails. So yeah. Also, my 6-year-old drinks mocktails because she loves the decorations and fancy glass that comes with. We call them drinks though. We don't want her to get any ideas about cocktails. Leave that for now. Should we go next? Yes, we'll go here. Let's add a Mexican dessert. Yeah, absolutely. What's a Mex? Oh, I guess it's not Mexican, but cannolis. They tell you, is that how you say it? Cannolis, yes. They have a shell. Recently I saw a YouTube video of a watercolor artist tutorial, I guess. And she said something really impactful because I'm always like, what new techniques I should learn, like what I should experiment with. And she said that no matter what, all advanced techniques in watercolor is a combination of wet on wet or wet on dry. So I think if you can just master those two techniques, you can create any combination of awesome advanced technique. That made me feel relax a little bit, I think. That's leches. The cake. Oh, yes. And anybody who is interested in my art and I want to keep updated about my new art releases, upcoming events and whatnot, I have a newsletter. The link is in the description. Feel free to jump on it. I don't spam you or anything, so don't worry. Just do it like that for now. Dry first. Oh yeah, I did mention in the newsletter. I share my life, the workshop I had. And Trevor's reminding me because I just sent one out this week. Thanks, Trevor. In the beginning, I was like, oh no, I was kind of nervous today because I am using brown for the chocolate, and we know how much I love brown. So I did the background and I was like, no, I'm gonna do red. That turned out pretty good. That's I think I want to do red now, so that today I'll probably peel around the red and green because I'm probably going to peel the latex before I leave the studio. How it is in real life, right? When you get a box of strawberry, they're at different ripeness, so the color's never exactly the same. And I think that adds to the realism. Better? I turn it down. Wait, did I turn it down the wrong thing? Oh, yes.
Think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself,
OBS. I didn't do
no matter what kind
anything
of stuff's going
different.
on in your life,
And he said, hope that's better, everyone.
underneath it all, everything's
I
actually
don't want
awesome.
to masking for painter. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think abstract
Have more power than
watercolor art is
you
pretty
might give yourself
fascinating.
credit for.
I actually just saw someone do
Whatever
it
is
and
going on in your life
I was like,
right
wow,
now,
it's something I will never think
now
about
and in the
doing.
future,
But yes, please experiment. I think that would be awesome.
it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Because you're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
The strawberry is the one I did a little bit of highlight masking fluid. Oh, okay, doesn't look too terrible. No miles of orange. Oh yeah, I love those happy accidents, huh? And I bet that's that could be a new technique developed. I feel like most new techniques we discover are through accidents. I think I discovered a new technique with gouache last time I painted, and I've been doing that all the time. Warm here. 19. Now you make me want to try graphic. Just splatter on my painting, even though it's not abstract. But who knows what might look like, right? little guy's hugging the strawberry. Please be my, please be my. Thanks, Trevor. I think an awesome thing about strawberries, like I can be pretty not anal about the colors because it's kind of the nature of the subject, right? Getting definitely relaxing one now. So like in the first strawberry, I was trying to work it. Now, just let it be. I still wonder. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention this morning, Trevor, is that because of live stream, oh shit, I also say things sometimes like, oh, did I just say that? I think you guys have some experiences with that. Anything goes when you're live. And now it's on the internet forever. Kind of reminds me of Strawberry Shortcake, that show. The cartoon, I guess. There's strawberries everywhere in the show, and I love it. Not too worried about these edges because I know I'm gonna go over gouache on those tiny dudes, so they'll cover up any messiness. And the bottom is gonna be brown, so that is a darker color, so that'll probably cover up any messiness. So yay! Oh my gosh. Tone here, oh, too watery. So I find that right now my strawberry colors are a mixture of cool red, warm red, and brown, actually, believe it or not. Dates me. Yes, being dated cannot be helped, I guess. It's a side effect of life. my daughter just entered. She's home from summer camp today. So, what's up? I'll come in a couple hours. Is that okay? You're not going out. You're staying home. I'm sorry, but I can't right now. I'll look at it later. Is that okay? Benefit of working from home. I haven't seen Strawberry Shortcake since I was a wee lad. I don't think that shows. I don't think that show's on anymore. It's so old. But maybe the reruns. Oh wait, I think I did see a Netflix remake of it, like in 3D animation. Too dark. Too brown. A little bit warm red in this top, the peak. Leave it like that. Now let's move on to the leaves, maybe. But let's take a progress check. Okay, I already know that there are areas I'll probably go back and darken. Hmm, maybe I'll do that right now before I change the color. Now is to say wet on dry for now, because these areas are pretty much dried. And I'm gonna try not to blend too much. Let's see how that goes. I've been really enjoying doing these harder shadows. And then last, we'll do the chocolate. There'll be a massive amount of brown. I'm nervous of that. Oh, really? That's awesome. Strawberry Farm. That's awesome. It's like my this dream. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't done it, but I really want to go pick strawberries. But there's no strawberry farms near where we are. It would just be such a fun experience for myself and my child. That's so cool. Thanks for sharing. Random patch here. A little bit of brown here. Just to give this area a second wash. This is actually called glaze. I actually don't know what the difference between wash and glaze are. I feel like they're just the same thing. Maybe glaze is less water. Hey Pinks, I gotta go pick up and turn it back. Hope you're still on. Sounds good. I'll be on until 3. Then that's like my hard stop. Unless something happens before that. But today's kind of day, I will not be. Actually, I'm not gonna jinx myself. But yes, I'll be on until 3. Promise. So when I'm saying this, it happens, but not a huge problem. But when you put too much water against a semi-dried area, this kind of happens. But I don't mind sometimes because it does give a very cool texture. So be aware. If I'm very focused today, trying to get this done as much as I can because I have limited time. Do you guys ever find that when you know that you have all the time in the world, it actually takes you longer to do it because you have all the time, or you think you have all the time? But when you have limited time, I feel like I seem to get more done. I was painting and my hand was on this part. They just messed all this up. Makes me work faster. Yeah, exactly. And I'm such a procrastinator too. So it's good to have deadlines. So that saying, best work under pressure definitely applies to me. I was like this when I had my job too. When I'm going up against a deadline, I just pump out so much more stuff. Okay. Going good. Darker, darker, darker. It's okay. That's then I'm ready to move on to green. Too much water, so I'm just gonna use corner of my paper towel to soak up some of that extra moisture. Strawberry shortcake. It totally looks like strawberry shortcakes. Okay. Bear with me while I make some green. And then again, I'm gonna use a mixture of cool and warm green. So this green. It's pretty good. So I almost never wash my color palettes out. As you can see, this is like accumulation of months of painting. Because I always find a way to use the old color mix for the last painting on this one. So why waste all that paint, right? But I know some artists like to start with a fresh palette. Also has its benefits. Okay, so I have a very grassy green here, so very warm tone. Okay, where's that start? Let's start also from the strawberry, I guess. Let's start from here. Oh shit. The leaves, I'm probably gonna do a wet on dry because I don't really want the color to spread randomly in different areas. Maybe to get this area. This is a teal color. Oh, that's not okay. My cool green kind of ready to go when I need to mix it in. To make this corner a bit darker. Cool. I really gotta keep my brush color straight. The bigger one has a cool, the smaller one has a warm. Remember it. I know the green really makes the watercolor strawberries pop, huh? Oh, I need to make this part darker now. So I'm constantly checking the, how do I say it? The tone against each other in the painting, not just the color itself. Oh, this is kind of cool. So green on red makes a really good brown. Oh yeah, duh. You use green and red to mix brown sometimes. So maybe I will. Nice. Let's come back here. Starting to peel this off. Is it dry enough? First piece of masking fluid up. See if the paper isn't dry and start rubbing, it will tear the paper off. And it's happened to me before, and it's disastrous. A bit too much. Next part is center, shadows. Already too warm on this one. Remember myself. It's first wash, first wash. Something very soothing about painting green, though, I have to say. Guess it's a known fact that red is to tend to make we agitated, like the color theory. Just so now I'm balancing my mental state out with painting green to calm myself down. It's kind of funny. I think I'm ready to peel all this masking fluid off, actually. This coat will get peel all that off. still wet. I can go back. He balances it out, I know. I can't even take credit for that because that's kind of how strawberries were made, huh? That's why strawberries are awesome fruit. It has its own contrast. It's kind of I could do the watermelon at some point. They have a shell, right? And I probably don't need to be that strict about my theme if it's a food series. It's a food series. I am currently growing some watermelon in my backyard with my daughter. Just summer activity. They're actually growing. I don't know if it's actually edible fruit by the end, so we'll see. As far as actually red, so I need to go back and add that back in. Well, when the this is actually strawberry. Berries. Thank you. I hope so too. I'm just zipping through this painting. Well, to my, it feels that way, I guess. Normally, I feel like I go pretty slow. Confuse myself with those different shapes. Okay. Go up with, but there's more. Hold on. Hi, Gary, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're getting plenty of rest to nurse that jet lagged. I am going to be in NorCal tomorrow. And Travis, you have basics are growing. I mean, I'm not. I think it's very normal. It's hard. That's why I'm like, my expectation is low. But it's just really exciting to see my daughter go check on it every day, and she updates me like it's growing to this big, and it's doing this. Oh, I really want to peel these off now. It's time. I might have overdid it in the beginning with the masking fluid. So see this part I added the green on top of the red. It just seems so much darker in hue, right? So I think I need to do that a few more times throughout the painting. So do that here. Oh, hoping one. Yes, always something is still working when I'm awake. Wait. I'm not in town yet. I will be tomorrow. I'll be in NorCal for a little wedding. So yeah, I will enjoy the California weather for a couple of days. So I just added some green to this dark shadow, or what I think should be a dark shadow. Let's see how it goes. And that just looks so much darker. Contrast colors. Make sure my hands are dry and not sweaty. Okay, I think I need leafy part of the masking fluid off. Thanks, Guri. Ciao. It's more dry. Now what? I am going to add a tiny bit of yellow. Not overdo it, but this top, I feel like it should be brighter. There, it's nice. Brighten this foreground strawberry cup. Just glazing different colors on top of each other right now. Kind of get some cool secondary colors. And here. Any residues off. think I might leave some of these edges just white like that. I think it still looks kind of cool. See, the tricky part about these small masking fluid area, you can't really just like peel them off. You have to rub them off, and then they always leave these tiny residues. I noticed some here. It's hard to go back when that area dries to carefully pick them off. And I don't love this part that I did that. It's making me want to buy. I know. That's why I warn everyone at the beginning when I paint food items, it will make you hungry. And hence, it's great for advertising if you have a food business, just say. Or if you know someone with a food business, maybe make some art for them. This live stream should came with warning. Warning, it will make you hungry if you're not ready. I'm just being silly. I don't know if you guys can see, but this happens all the time when between these two shapes, there's always these like white gaps. And I think that really bothers me from time to time. I also don't want to like go too crazy about filling them in and lose the strokiness of watercolor. Fine balance. I think this is okay, especially as being in the background. What it looks like after it peels. It does dry clear. Okay. This type highlights. A little bit of yellow. Sorry, not here. And then after the leaves, what should we paint after the leaves? I guess I have to get to the chocolate part. Let's have it avoid. I feel like I'm going so fast today compared to my usual speed. That in itself is an exercise. Speed painting, that's why it exists. Because when you go fast, you don't have time to overthink your decisions. Sometimes it's almost better. I don't know if that's the case today. Strawberry, now that with leaves. Should do is to add some stems because I feel like fancy strawberry covered stem. Fancy strawberry covered, oh my God, fancy chocolate covered strawberries have like a long stem attached, right? Maybe we'll add that at the end. Okay. Should we do some background work maybe now that I have the shapes of the surrounding words? Yeah, I'll do that. Just to even out the tones. So I do want to make these bottom part way darker than they are right now. So adding some blue to my brown. Let's cool down the corner. Whoa, next one. I think I shared a few times that darkening though, I have always have always have trouble with making it darker. Because I'm just so afraid to go too dark that I'm having the opposite problem. Oh, this also has a little bit of purple in it. Because the watercolor always seems darker than it is, but once it dries, it's never as dark as I want. I don't want that brown here that conflict with this color, so I'm adding some blue. It's a really dark navy blue. And I'll probably go over it one more time once this video dries. Yeah. This area is probably the darkest. Maybe not anymore. Colors wasted. These corners that I didn't quite get to. So this is the downside of me not using masking fluid to do the edges. I don't really ever need to use it, but it just makes things easier, like right now. It's very dark. It's almost black. Paint mixed earlier. To make this corner super dark. Scares me, huh? Cool. It's a super dark brown borderline black. Let's leave that for now. See if I can go. Keep on adding dark. Keep on getting diluted. So my paper is wet. Just coloring. I think a lot of times the shadow in watercolor is like want to pay attention to it because he really does mood almost from the painting. Weird. It's a bit more grounded. I think I might have to go back and add more darkness. We'll see how it goes when I add the chocolate part. think I want to add a bit. Yeah, like that's the key to watercolor. A lot of times you want to push the dark value as far back as you can and bring up the light to give that depth. It's it took a little practice for me to get there, believe it or not. But yeah, I think I want to add some pink in the background because it's what do I? Because I don't want the background to be like all brown. Here. To the edges, the border on. We'll see if we need more later, but I'm happy with a little bit of color in the background now. And I just used up all my reds. It's really time to go to the brown now. I've been trying to avoid it, but the time has come. The time has come. Here. I like to add dots to my painting. I think I do it on most, I think all my paintings actually, because I like the kind of texture it adds. Break from the norm. normal with the you have the painting that's patches of color, and then suddenly you have these dots. It's interesting. All right, time has come. I think I'm gonna do some brown chocolate and then I have to stop for the day. So, but I got way further along than I thought I would. So my prediction of since I'm not mixing colors all the time, that it actually helps with the speed. So there's some negative spaces here. I want to just color in with the dark colors now because they're the voids in the background. I don't want to get confused with my chocolate color. See, when it's lighter, you see it's already dark purple. That's watercolor. This one's right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just that. This might be a known fact for a lot of people, but yesterday I got my nails done, and I noticed that the lady, when she was doing the whole coating, she's going back and forth like this, and I realized that's a great way to give it even paint, because nail polish is a paint basically to make it even. Just try that and it works. Okay, it dries a little. I'm gonna mix or remake some more brown because I just used them all to do the chocolate part. Yes, look at pile of strawberries. Oh yeah, I think the orbits are gonna be pretty cute in this one. Cause you're like, how can you not be cute in a pile of strawberries? Okay. So what here is a warm brown. This is a burnt sienna. A warm brown. It's warm. Let's see how this goes. Well, Ken chimes in. It's amazing what you can do. What I it is watercolor is so underrated that you can. I've seen artists do super hyper real artwork with watercolor and also super abstract and gestural things with watercolor. I think it's pretty unique that the I guess all paint kind of have this property, right? But I feel like the range of possibilities watercolor is so great, which is what I love. Okay, so I mix a little bit blue into so the burnt sienna is too warm, I think. So I went to burn umber and add a little bit blue. So mm, man, now I'm like, what color is chocolate actually? Think you can. The red, yeah, I know. There, I was like, I was painting red. I got angry, and now I had to cool myself down with the green, and that's why nature probably paired those two colors that way. I don't know. So chocolate, if it's dark chocolate, it's probably darker with more cooler color. I feel like I should have washed it with a little bit of pink and then do this. Should I do that now? And then do the cool brown with the warm brown. Okay, let's try it. But I'm going to try it on a side piece. So it's not those two main strawberries in the front. So I took a little bit the red strawberry paint I was using. I'm gonna dilute it to almost clear, basically. Then I'm gonna wash the chocolate part with a little bit of pink undertone first, which actually makes sense because when chocolate covers the strawberry, the underneath is still red, right? I know this is something you probably don't have to consider when painting, but maybe you do. I'm discovering. Also, looks kind of cool as a white chocolate covered strawberry, right? Oh, maybe I should just leave it. What do you guys think? I'm gonna leave it like that. Now I'm gonna do this one. Move away? No, no judgment at all. I think it's always helpful actually for artists to move from different mediums to mediums. Um, I find that every time I move to a different medium, my skill like levels up. Which is why, I started playing with wash paint on top of my watercolor. A, I think it adds depth to my painting, but B, I'm painting, switching back and forth from paint and water. It learns. And then also when I do switch from like in real life medium versus digital, like something always gets better too. So it works. Oh, it works. White strawberry. Yeah. So I feel like I cheated a little bit. Okay. Now I have a little bit brown. So this has a pink tint to it now. Add some brown. Just right off the bat, I know this is too light, but that's okay. We go from light to dark. Oh, and the other thing that this is something I actually learned from my shoe design days. When there are layers of things, you kind of want to have this little bit of offset. I'm not sure you guys can see. Because this layer goes on top of layer instead of just draw a line. A lot of times I do this and I see a lot of artists. Oh, I can't say that, but a lot of times I do this. Is like this is a shape and I draw a line. Now there's two sections, right? Awesome. But it makes it more realistic when you just give it a little bit over a set to give that the illusion of something's going over something. And it makes it so much more realistic. This is something I learned from shoe design because I'm making shoe drawings because it's such a small piece, small area already that, and most of the shoes, sneakers at least, has multiple layers overlay. So when you do that, the technical drawing, the sketches look so much better. It's too warm. Like a slight bevel, yes. So I guess in design we call it off. I think in Illustrator the function is called offset, but bevel, yes, that's a Photoshop term. I feel like, but yes. So remember to do that. It really makes a difference. And it just has to be ever so slightly, like a tiny bit. It makes all the difference. Try it, guys. Try it. If you don't already know, you already know, then I'm just repeating what you know. I don't know if that pink wash did anything underneath because the brown is so dark, but it did make my brown a bit warmer. So maybe that's fine. Man, painting with brown is not easy. Just for me though, I'm sure many artists do it just fine. Okay, now I'm gonna add some really cool, maybe it should be a dark blue color. A bit navy blue. This part. What do we feel? Definitely a giant experimentation right now. Have you done many monochrome pieces? No, this is like probably as monochrome as I've ever done actually. Yeah, okay, cool. I need to let this dry and see how it actually looks. It's pretty wet right now and I don't want to add any more water to it. But this is like as monochrome as I've gotten. I feel like most of my paintings are pretty colorful, has many colors. But lately I have been trying to do more tonal ones. I think my last the piece before the macaroon piece was just basically purple and blue, very tonal. But I can't say that counts as monochrome. at all. Though this is not monochrome either. So uh, to answer your question, Ken, no, I have not done any monochrome pieces. Maybe I should try. I think it will be good for practice light and shadow and dark and contrast and whatnot. Um, since I did glaze the last piece, I think I'm going to do the same for this one. But I also realize that I don't always do the same technique in the same order. I don't know, that's normal for artists? Probably is. So last painting, I did a lot of just wet on dry. I think the whole piece is done wet on dry mostly, but this one I'm definitely doing more wet on wet. So careful here so that the neighbor brown don't come over. Well, maybe I do want to come over. No, I don't. Not yet. This glaze dries so fast. Didn't do anything. Just a minute. It's amazing pretty how I always thought chocolate. It's amazing like before you paint something, you think something's one thing, and then you're painting it, you're like, wait a minute, that's an illusion. It's actually not that at all. Or our memory plays tricks on us, right? Because I always thought chocolate is more like a warm brown, but turns out it's not. I think it's actually more cool brown. It has a lot of blue in it. Which is kind of fascinating, actually. I'll leave it white. I'm just gonna go over with the white part I just tried to leave, and then really just darken when it dries, darken the shadow area. Maybe a little bit highlight here. Must be round, so it's curved. Here. I need a few more coats of this brown, so I'm just gonna leave that be. My goal right now is to try to get to all the chocolate, and since I do have limited time, I don't want to stay in one section for too long, knowing that I need to go back and add more. Watch this. And the other thing is the trees. I painted some trees in one painting, and then I might have mentioned this before actually. And then I realized tree branches grow up, or the leaves grow up, like all the Christmas tree that we see in our emojis and whatnot, they grow down. And that is not actually how it is in real life. Pretty interesting. also happy that I'm changing different subjects because now I get to use some of the colors in my paint box that I almost never use. Yes, I'm running out of some colors, but some are just still full tube. So this allows me to utilize some of that. Oh, sorry, you guys are not even seeing this. Oops. So, for now. I'm almost done, but not yet. When the clock turns 3, I will be done. Is that okay? Thank you. That was my daughter. She's definitely my boss. Over brown here. My mouth just got a little watery looking at this. I'm cracking myself up. So I need to stop soon. So that's hard to do. So I'm just gonna go in right away. Yeah. Our fella. Hi, Griever, our fella. Okay, is this your latest alter ego, the our fella? And welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm painting some chocolate covered strawberries today. I'm taking a little break from my art series. Just it's good to take breaks sometimes. So I need to rework that. I already know. And I'm gonna glaze and not be lazy and glaze the paper. I guess I experimented a few things on today's painting. Did a underpaint of pink on the chocolate part. I can't tell if he did anything, but I think they have a tint of pink in the background, which I like. So I guess so that worked, maybe. I don't know. Oh, hi, Dagu. How are you? Good evening. It's good evening. It's a good afternoon for me. I am painting some chocolate covered strawberries today. Taking a break from my normal art series, if you will. Oh yeah, you were here last time I was painting the macaroons, so you know why I'm taking a break. There you go. Yes. I should have put a warning on this live stream. It will make you hungry, be warned. It's making my mouth watering, believe it or not, as I'm completing more of it. Now I'm like, okay, I really want to eat some. Let's do a little progress check. How's everyone doing today? For those of you who just joined, it's Happy Wednesday. It's Happy Wednesday for you too. Oh, I guess Trevor's on Thursday already. Good thinking, make me some food. I'm dropping some warm browns in this area. I'm gonna go back with some paper towel and dab away some of that. I think this might be my last strawberry because I am hungry. All that food talk. And I'm sure you guys understand that when you're hungry, your brain can't function and then you don't do your best work. So this painting actually is turning out better than I had thought. Because I thought I'm gonna painting strawberries all gotta be the same color for the most part, so it might be end up looking boring. But this testament to the color isn't the only thing in art that makes a difference. Even though I'm just using three colors, green, red, and brown, basically, each of the color have so many different tones to them that I don't think it's boring at all. So listen to myself. Color isn't everything. And I think when I started painting, I think color was the only thing I cared about. And maybe that's why the paintings aren't as interesting, actually, in the end. If you look at my paintings from like 5, 6 years ago, they're very colorful. I mean, it's understandable that we get better as we practice. Even though they're colorful, I don't think they're any more interesting ones with less color. Okay, there you have it. Let's do a progress. Um, This is a strawberry shell, chocolate covered strawberries are what I'm investigating today. They're my little eyeball creatures I have not painted. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more brown chocolates I gotta cover, so to speak. I'll go close up to them. But they turned out pretty good. These white dots have masking fluids on, and I'm not peeling them off just yet because I think it kind of makes all the difference. But I will probably go back and darken some of them, like around the edges, because if you look at strawberries, the seeds are indented a little bit, so the around the edges are slightly darker. So I'm probably gonna go back and do that to them. And there we have it. Ah. Nice. It looks pretty good on screen, actually. I love it. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Some of you from the very beginning. I know that I said I'm gonna go till 3, but I think this is the time I had to stop because I need to go eat something, and then my afternoon is scheduled with my daughter. And I appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the like, follow, subscribe button, maybe turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next session. My next session will be 2 weeks from now because I'm going on a little trip, taking a little vacation, I guess. I know. I'm so sorry I had to leave my studio, but I will be back in 2 weeks so you guys can take 2 weeks of break from me, and you don't have to, worry about Wednesdays. I will be back with the Party a New Painting because I think I'm going to finish this off screen. But I always make videos of my work progress to share. So if you're curious how it got finished, I'm sure there will be a video eventually on my YouTube channel to show that. And with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, wonderful rest of the day, and wonderful next 2 weeks. I will see you guys in 2 weeks on July 30th, I think. But I did post I will post some reminder posts, so if you forget, no worries at all. Oh, miss you. Thank you. I hope you guys will come back next time, and I'm gonna sign off now. Bye, guys.